My faithful one, I did not bring you this far only to leave you. Everything I have done in your life has been guiding you toward this beautiful moment. Please let me hold your hand and lead you to something wonderful. I am fully responsible for your trip, and the place I have planned for you will amaze you. There was a holy exchange in the spiritual world as soon as you gave it to me. What used to be yours is now mine. What was your problem to solve turned into mine. What was your battle to fight turned into mine. What will happen is no longer uncertain when I touch something. It's promised. It is certain. By the very nature of who I am, I promise it. What I see, though, breaks my heart every time I see it. Let me carry your weight. You say prayers. You give up. You let go. And you feel lighter at that moment. You're at peace. You can feel my presence all around you, like a warm hug. But when you wake up the next morning, the first thing that comes to mind is the worry that you gave me the night before. You think about it again, looking at it from every angle, counting the ways it could go wrong, and picturing the worst things that could happen. A little at a time, you slowly pick up that burden again from the altar where you left it, and start carrying it again. I don't want this for you. Giving up and then getting it back, letting go and then getting it back, trusting and then doubting. This cycle is wearing you out. It's taken all the life out of you. It has taken away your peace, happiness, and ability to rest when I'm with you. The saddest part is that it wasn't necessary because I already told you what would happen. I told you before that everything would be okay. It might not be well. Could be well if certain things happen. If you do everything right, you should be fine. I told you everything would be okay. Always. That isn't a hope. That's not a wish. That is not a way to think positively that will make you feel better for a short time. There is a promise over your life from the one and only God, who never lies or changes his mind. He has kept every promise he has ever made. You have to believe me when I say that everything will be okay, and not just in your head, where you agree that God might be able to make things work out. With your whole heart, you should believe me with all your heart, with faith that sinks into your soul like an anchor that can't be moved no matter how bad the storm gets. Please trust me as much as a child trusts their father when he says, "I will catch you." Just jump. There is no doubt in that child's mind. Don't second guess. You don't have to think about whether the father is strong enough, close enough, or reliable enough. They just jump because they are sure that their dad's promise is as solid as the ground they are standing on. I have your hand now. Do you remember what happened? It might not have been long ago, or not really that long ago. But there was a time when you reached out to me in your desperation, when you were so tired that you couldn't take another step on your own, and you said, "God, I can't do this anymore. I need you. Please help me." At that very moment, you put out your hand to heaven, and I took it. I have a firm hold on you. It can't be moved. It will last forever. When people greet each other politely, they hold hands in a loose, temporary way that is easy to let go of. I'm not holding your hand that way. I have a strong grip on your hand, like a parent does when crossing a busy street with their young child. It means I will not let anything happen to you. I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to let you fall. Now let me calmly lead you to the green pastures. Don't fight the pace I'm setting. Don't try to get ahead of me, because you think we're going too slowly. Don't pull your hand away because you think you can get here faster than I can. I'm sure you'll enjoy where I take you. I know just the right way to get you there. I understand which paths lead to safety and which ones look safe but are actually dangerous in ways you can't see yet. I know where the grass is green. I know where the calm water is. There are places of rest, plenty, and peace that I know about. And I'm taking you there right now. With each step you take. You have to let me set the pace, though. You have to believe that my timing is right. It's important for you to trust that I know what I'm doing, even if it seems painfully slow to you. The path I teach you may not make sense to you at this time, because this is something you can't see from where you are. You can't see that the faster, more direct and logical path you wanted me to take leads miles away to a trap. You cannot see that the shortcut you keep suggesting would actually add years to your journey, because it would take you into territory where you would become lost and confused and end up wandering in circles. You can't see that the delay that's making you so angry right now is actually keeping you from getting to your destination before it's ready for you. I can see everything. I can see the start, the end, and everything in between. I can see the traps, shortcuts, delays, and side trips. I can see what the green pastures have in store for you. I can see what I've set up for you there. I see your name written on the plenty, the peace, the healing, the happiness, the breakthrough, and the miracle. And I'm making sure you get there at the exact right time, in the exact right condition, with the exact right people to get everything I've planned for you. For now, don't try to fast forward. Don't question every move I make. Don't freak out every time the path seems to go away from where you want to go instead of toward it. Take my hand and walk with me. That is all I want you to do. Also, if these words are making you feel better, please subscribe to this channel right away. Putting yourself in that position will help you keep getting the prophetic help and encouragement God wants to send your way. Alignment can start with just staying in touch with the words God is sending to strengthen you. I want your life to have everything it needs. That's not just a nice thought meant to make you feel better. That's a promise that comes from being your provider. I am the God who sent bread from heaven to feed a whole country for 40 years in a desert where nothing grows. When my people were thirsty, I made water pour out of a rock. I am the one who made 5 loaves and 2 fish into enough food for thousands of people, plus extra food to fill up baskets. The world's wealth is in my hands, and I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. I have resources you could never even imagine. I'm your dad. You are welcome to have everything I have. All the things I own are yours. All of my kingdom's resources can be used to help you. In the truest sense, I mean it when I say I don't want anything wrong with your life. I don't want you to be without enough. I don't want you to be stupid. I don't want you to be weak. I don't want you to be without peace. I don't want you to be sad. It's important to me that you understand. You should have relationships that make you stronger, not ones that bring you down. It's important to me that you have chances to use the gifts I gave you. I don't want you to lack the courage to become all that I have called you to be. I wish you a very good life. It's not the shallow, materialistic version of abundance that society promotes, where getting more stuff is a sign of success. It's real abundance, the kind that comes from a heart that is deeply happy, deeply safe, and deeply sure of my love and my loyalty. My heart's desire is to fill your soul with divine love and holy tenderness. Your spirit needs water. I know you've tried a lot of different things to quench your thirst. You've tried to fill the void inside you with accomplishments, thinking that if you could just do enough, prove enough, do well enough, the aching void would finally be filled. Because you thought that if you could just find the right person who really sees you, values you, and chooses you, the loneliness would go away. You try to fill it with relationships, and you've tried to fill it with things that keep you busy, so you don't have time to feel the emptiness. For a short time, you've tried to fill it with things that make you feel good at the time, but leave you feeling even more empty afterward. But it hasn't worked, has it? Because your soul was made to be happy with me and me alone. My name is written on a part of you. I am the only one who can fill that spot. A thirst that I am the only one who can quench. And I want to quench that thirst with the purest kind of love there is. Not the kind of love you've felt from people who only loved you if you lived up to their expectations and dropped their love the moment you didn't. We don't want the kind of love that only gives to get something back. It's not the kind of shallow love that goes away when things get hard, but love from God, holy tenderness, the kind of love that doesn't change at all, no matter what you do or don't do. You know the kind of love that sees all of your flaws, fails, and weaknesses, even the ones you try really hard to hide, and loves you anyway. I want to pour that love into the deepest parts of your soul until you are so full, so happy, and so sure of my love for you that you stop looking for approval in all the wrong places. At your core, I want you to know that I love, value, treasure, and value you beyond measure. That truth should be so real to you that it changes how you see yourself, how you act, and how you handle being turned down, criticized, or disappointed. Because when you are deeply rooted in my love and drink every day from the well of my affection, those things can't hurt you as much. They may hurt, but they no longer make you who you are. They no longer decide how much you're worth. They don't have the final say on who you are anymore. Don't worry about the bad things that could happen. I know that's always on your mind. As soon as you wake up, you start picturing terrible things that could happen. Why does this happen? That could happen, right? What if everything breaks down? What if the worst thing that could happen actually does happen? What if I lose everything? What if I get lost? What if the door shuts? What if the chance is gone? What if I picked the wrong thing? What if it's already past due? Before you even get out of bed in the morning, your mind can make up 1,000 different tragedies. And every one of those disasters that you imagine makes your body react with fear as if it were happening right now. Your heart starts to beat fast. Your chest gets tight. It gets harder for you to breathe. It makes your stomach hurt, all because of something that most likely will never happen. This is what fear does. You are pulled out of the present moment, where you are safe, where you have everything you need, and where I am with you. And it pulls you into a made-up future where bad things will happen that only exist in your mind. Then it makes you decide right now how you would deal with those terrible things if they did happen. You have to make a plan, a backup plan, and a backup plan for the backup plan. People who follow it must always be careful, aware, and ready for disaster to happen at any time. In the process, It takes away your peace, rest, the chance to enjoy the present, and the chance to receive the blessings that are right in front of you. But I want you to know not to be afraid of those things. Not because the world is always bad. Indeed, not because following me will protect you from trouble, pain, or loss. It doesn't. But because you won't have to deal with any of those things by yourself. They won't leave you to figure out how to get through them on your own. In your time of greatest need, you will not be left alone. With whatever comes your way, I will be right there with you, giving you exactly what you need when you need it. And everything changes because I'm in the storm. You're going to keep your cool. In no way is that a suggestion. It's not likely that will happen. That's a promise. You will stand even when everything around you is shaking, and things feel like they are shifting like sand under your feet. None of the above. Not because you are stronger than most people. Not because you understand everything. Not because you are stronger, braver, or smarter than everyone else. But because I'm waiting for you. My strength is being there for you. You have my power going through you. You feel more stable because I'm here. For as long as I hold you, you won't fall. As close to you as your breath, and more present than the air around you, I will be there. You will not have to look for me, guess where I went, or worry that I left you when things got tough. I'm going to stand with you in the fire. I'm going to walk with you through the valley. In the battle, I will fight for you. When your strength runs out, I'll carry you. When your thoughts get too loud, I will speak peace to your mind. When your memory fails and you start believing the lies again, I will remind you of what I said I would do. When it feels like there is too much darkness, I will shine a light on the way. I'll be there, everywhere, there all the time, there all the time. I'm not letting you go. I know you've been fired before. Some of the people you trusted left. People you cared about chose to leave. The people you relied on let you down, and each of those events left a scar, a fear, or a deep-seated belief that everyone leaves in the end. I don't, though. I stay. I will always do that. I'm staying and always will be. I know you've been fired before. Some of the people you trusted left. People you cared about chose to leave. The people you relied on let you down. Each of those times left you with a wound, a fear, or a strong belief that everyone will leave in the end. No one stays. When things get tough, no one wants to keep fighting for the relationship. No one loves you enough to stay with you when you're feeling bad. Now you expect that from every relationship, even the one you have with me. You always expect someone else to do something bad. You're getting ready for the time when I'll get fed up with you and leave, just like everyone else. I'm not everyone else, though. I'm not like the people who hurt you. I don't follow the same rules. You and I don't love in the same ways. There is no point at which I decide that you are too much trouble and it's not worth it anymore. My love for you will never end, no matter what you do. I would not change my mind about choosing you no matter what you say. For any version of you, even the worst one, I would not let go of your hand and walk away. I promise to be with you for a long time. No, not just for the good times when everything is going well and life is easy, but also for the tough times. Seasons that are a mess. The times of the year when you can hardly keep it together. In these times you make mistakes, doubt everything, and question whether you can even hear my voice anymore. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to leave. That's what I promise you. Also, I can't break the promises I make. That promise can be put to the test. It can be pushed against. You can act really badly and test my patience to see how deep it goes. You will keep finding out that my love has no limits. My grace doesn't end. My kindness is fresh every morning. I will pick you up every time you fall. I will come find you no matter how many times you get lost. It doesn't matter how many times you doubt me. I will always prove myself loyal because that is who I am. Not the person I want to become. Not the person I want to become one day. That's who I am, and always have been. I know that you've been weak. That's why I'm talking to your heart right now. This message did not just show up by chance. You did not just stop and listen to these words for no reason. I brought you here. I set up this moment. I made sure you heard these words at this time, in the middle of all the things you are carrying and going through, because I knew you needed them. I knew that you were on the verge of giving up. I knew you were about to give up. I knew that in your mind the voices of doubt, fear, and defeat were getting louder than mine. There was no way I could let you go one more step in that direction without stopping the spiral and telling you the truth. You're not strong right now. Please don't take that as an insult or a way to make you feel like you're failing. It's enough for me to just say that I see you and accept where you are. I can see how tough it's been for you to keep things together. It amazes me how hard it is to just get through each day. I can see that you're trying not to cry when you really want to. I can tell you're not feeling well, even though you say you are. It looks like you're determined to keep going because you don't think you have permission to let things fall apart. Take a break, but don't feel like you can. It seems like no one would understand how hard things are for you if you told them. You keep going, pretend all the time, and it's wearing you down from the inside out. Please stop right now. Never try to be strong when you're already weak. Don't try to hold things together when they look like they are about to fall apart. Don't try to figure things out on your own. Do not keep going around and around in circles of despair and confusion, hoping that if you think, try or pray hard enough, everything will make sense. Stop right now. Come sit down with me. Take a break. You don't need to know everything right now. Today is not the day to solve all of your problems. Right now, you don't have to fix everything that's broken. You only need to be here with me, to be with me. Let me love you. Let me carry what you can't. Let me be strong where you are weak. This is not a sign of weakness on your part. This is smart. People will tell you that you're weak if you ask for help. It will say that asking for help is a sign of weakness. It will say it's weak to say you can't do everything by yourself. But that's just a lie, meant to keep you alone, stressed out, and relying on your own weak abilities. The truth is that you are strong when you know you need me, know your limits, and come to me with nothing but an open heart and empty hands. It takes courage. It's faith. It means you've finally given up the idea that you can run your life on your own, and you're choosing to use the endless resources of heaven instead. Do you know what happens when you rest with me instead of rolling around in your head? Things start to become clear. Not always right away. Not always the way you think it will be, but it does. Because confusion can't last when I'm around. Lies can't hold on when the truth is coming out. When love is around you, fear loses its hold, and a peace starts to settle in your soul. The kind of peace that doesn't make sense given your situation. The kind of peace that the world can't give or take away. It falls slowly, like snow on a cold winter night. It's soft and steady, and it covers everything in peace. There's no need to hurry. I know that sounds weird to you. You feel like you need to hurry in every part of your body. You need to move faster, it says. It means you need to figure this out right away, because time is running out. It's not me who makes you feel rushed, stressed, or panicked, though. I don't act in a panic. I don't put too much pressure on you, or make you feel like you're always running out of time. When things are important for your growth, healing, and change, I don't rush you through them. Sure, I have a plan. I do have a plan. Indeed, there are set times in God's timing and seasons that come and go according to my plans. I'm just in time, though, and you're not behind schedule. The enemy wants you to think that time is running out, because when you believe that lie, you make choices based on fear instead of peace. You settle for less than what I offer, because you're afraid that you will never get another chance like this again if you don't seize the moment. You push open doors that I'm trying to keep shut to keep you safe. When you see something that looks good on the surface, you jump into it right away, but it's not in my plan for you. Then you get caught up in things that drain you, slow you down, and send you on a side trip that takes years off your life. Please move more slowly. Take deep breaths. Do not worry. I have timed things perfectly, and you are exactly where you need to be. That is, even if where you are feels like a place to wait. Even though it seems like nothing is going on. Even if it looks like everyone else is making progress and you're stuck. You're not stuck. You are in place. There's a difference. When you're stuck, nothing is happening, and you can't move. As long as you can't see the reason yet. Being positioned means you are in the right place at the right time, for the right reason. The season is also the only time I can do something that could not happen at any other time. I'm getting you ready for what's coming. I am healing wounds that need to be healed before you move on to the next part of your life. You will need the things I teach you at the next level. I am making your foundation stronger so it can hold the blessing I am about to give you. You've been through a lot. That's true. I've been with you the whole time. I was there with you when things almost broke you. I knew what it was like to lose something so big that you thought you would never get it back. I was there when people betrayed you and broke your trust. I was there when you were upset, which made you wonder if I even care. When you felt like you were going to fall apart, I was there to hold you together. I spoke life over you when you were ready to give up. I was there, fighting battles in the spiritual world that you couldn't see. I stopped attacks that would have killed you and changed the enemy's plans to hurt you. I'm still here. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you now. I didn't carry you through the desert and then drop you off before you got to the promised land. I didn't heal you from the things that almost killed you so that something else could kill you. I didn't pull you out of the pit just so you could fall back in. I didn't give you hope just to see it die. Everything you've been through, you were able to get through because I was there for you. Besides that, you will get through everything you are going through now because I am with you. David used to be a shepherd boy who learned what I am teaching you now in the quiet fields. He found out that I was his shepherd while I was taking care of the sheep and guiding and protecting him through all the dangers. From that revelation came words that had been heard for many years. The Lord takes care of me. I won't need anything. It's Him who makes me lie down in green grass. He takes me along still water. He heals my soul. That foundation got him through giants, being persecuted, and a terrible loss. During the secret seasons, he learned that I am true. That's what I am making you right now. Do not be afraid of bad things, even when you are in the valley of the shadow of death. I am with you. My staff and rod will comfort you. While your enemies are around, I set a table for you. Your cup is full. You can be sure that goodness and mercy will always be with you. It's not just a pretty poem. This is more than just encouraging words on a greeting card. This is the truth. This is the truth. I want you to live this way. A life where you feel so safe in my care that you don't have to worry about not having enough all the time. A life in which you trust me so much that you don't freak out when the path gets dark. A life in which you are so aware of my presence that you can sit down at the table I set for you and eat in peace. Even when things are hard, when you have enemies, or when things look scary. That's the life I want you to have. Not one day in the far future when things will be simple. But now, here it is, in the middle of what you're going through, in the middle of what you are walking through right now. You keep looking at what isn't working, even though you don't know what will happen. You have to wait, and you have a lot of questions. Your attention keeps going to what's missing. You keep making a list of all the ways your life is not going the way you thought it would. All of the doors that shut. All of the prayers that don't seem to be granted. All the hopes and dreams that died. All of the relationships that broke up. All the chances that didn't come up. And those things make you feel worse the more you think about them. The less hope you have, the worse things get. As time goes on, you become more and more sure that things will never change or get better. You start to think that you will always be stuck in this state of disappointment, anger, and waiting. That's not the whole story, though. You're seeing things that aren't there. You can't see what I kept you from seeing by locking those doors. You are not seeing how I have been answering your prayers, but you thought I would. When old dreams die, I plant new ones in your heart to take their place. But you aren't seeing them. You aren't seeing the bad relationships I got rid of because they were bad for your soul. You aren't seeing the chances I turned down because they would have taken you away from your goal. You can only see the loss. The defense is hidden from you. You're only seeing the end. You can't see the new beginning that's about to happen. I need you to change how you see things. You need to stop focusing on what I'm not doing and start looking for what I am. You should start counting your blessings instead of just your bad things. Pay attention to the little things I do that show my faithfulness instead of just the big things that haven't happened yet. Because things start to change when you train your eyes to see me at work. your heart to know that I'm there, and your mind to be grateful instead of complaining. Not always because your circumstances change right away, though they will over time. Sometimes it's because you change. Your point of view changes, your faith gets stronger, your peace comes back, and you stop living in the prison of your fears and start living in the reality of my promises. I'm still thinking about you. It does feel that way sometimes when you see other people making progress while you are still waiting. What do you feel when your prayers don't seem to be answered, but everyone else's are? When you see other people's doors open while yours stay shut? Even though other people are moving on with their lives, you feel like you've been stuck in the same place for years. At those times, it's simple to think that I've forgotten about you, that maybe I'm blessing everyone else but you. It makes you wonder if there is something wrong with you. There is something wrong with your faith. There was something you did or didn't do that kept you from getting what I promised. That's not true, though. Not at all. I'm still thinking about you. I always think about you. So even if I tried, I couldn't forget about you. I never will. I have written your name on the palms of my hands. Your situation keeps coming to mind. I am helping you in ways you can't see right now, that are going on behind the scenes. I am putting things in motion that will surprise you when they come together. I'm putting people, situations, and chances in the right order. I'm getting rid of problems. I'm making a way where there doesn't seem to be one. I'm getting you ready and the blessing ready at the same time, so when they finally meet, they will fit perfectly. There is no point in waiting. Denial is not what the delay is. The door that is shut is not a no. It's still not yet. Because I'm not giving you something good yet. The not yet part is not there. No, I won't give you something before you're ready to handle it well. I love you too much. Because I don't want you to get a blessing at the wrong time that will turn into a burden later on. It's because I can see things that you can't about what needs to happen for the promise to come true, and I want to make sure everything is ready before I send it out. You would not hand your toddler the keys to your car simply because they asked for them, not because you don't love them. You don't want to punish them or keep something good from them. You know they're not ready, though. You know that giving them what they want now would make things worse for them. You know they need to grow first, grow up first, learn how to be smart and responsible so you can handle what they want. You have to wait. You let them get bigger. You get them ready. When the time is right, you give them the keys with confidence because you know they are ready. That's what I'm doing with you. I promise not to hold back. I'm getting ready. In no way am I punishing. I'm keeping you safe. I'm not ignoring what you want. I want to make sure that you are ready for everything I'm about to give you before I say yes. It's bigger than you think, what I have planned for you. You don't fully understand the promise. You have to take care of more things because of the blessing than you can imagine right now. You need to be ready, not just happy, not just hopeful, needy for change, but not only that, but really ready. Ready in the depths of who you are. Get ready in the strength of your base. Ready because your faith has grown up. This season is just what I need to get you ready. Every test makes your faith stronger. Every delay helps you become more patient. You learn to hold things lightly and trust me completely with every setback. Every door that shuts behind you is a sign that my ways are better than yours. The fact that I know what you need better than you know, it shows that your prayers are being heard. Every second of waiting makes room for a closer connection with me. When you finally do what I've planned for you, you'll be able to look back on this season and see why things had to happen the way they did. I want you to know something important about green pastures. They don't just show up in the wild by chance. Rocks are not good for them to grow in. They need certain conditions to be met. They need good ground. They need water. They need time to get bigger. Animals that would eat the grass before it grows fully need to be kept away from them. They also need a shepherd who knows where they are, a shepherd who has been there before, a shepherd who knows how to lead the sheep safely through dangerous areas to the place where there is plenty. That shepherd is me. Right now, I'm leading you to green pastures, not to a dry field where you have to work hard just to stay alive, not somewhere where things are hard to find and you have to fight for every scrap, but to greener pastures. Places with lots of things. There are places where there is plenty. Places where you can eat, feel full, and rest without being scared. We have to get there my way, though. Along my way, in line with my timing. You can't hurry along this trip. There are no shortcuts. You cannot get angry at how slow I go and decide to go your own way. Because you don't know where the real green pastures are. You only think they might be where you say. And if you keep going after your own ideas about where there is provision, you will get lost, tired, and even more desperate than before. Follow me. Follow what I say. You can trust that I'll do the right thing, even if it looks like the path is going the wrong way. Even if it looks like I'm taking you away from what you need instead of getting it. Even if we have to go through dark valleys to get to the high meadows. Even if it takes longer than you thought it would. Stay close. Watch out for me. Pay attention to my voice. Follow what I say. I promise you this. I will take you to the green fields. I will take you to the place where there is plenty. I will take you to a place that meets all of your needs and makes your soul happy. The spot where you can finally relax, breathe, get better, and grow. Don't let fear stop you on this trip. Fear wants you to go faster. Scare makes you grab whatever is in front of you, because it thinks this might be your only chance. Fear tells you that maybe you don't deserve the green pastures, so it wants you to settle for less than what I have planned. You might want to be thankful for any scraps you can find. Fear tells you that the green pastures don't exist, so you should give up on the journey altogether. It tells me I'm going around in circles. It tells you that you will never get to where I said you would. Fear, on the other hand, lies. It has always been dishonest. In the garden, when it told the first people that I was keeping something from them, it was lying. In the desert, when it told a whole generation that they couldn't get to the promised land, it was lying. When it told Peter to look away from me and at the waves instead, it was lying on the water. Right now, it's lying to you when it says you should be afraid of what's coming, that you should not believe what I say. You should be in charge of everything since I'm not moving fast enough. Don't give in to fear. Pay attention to me. There will be no problems, I promise. I'm telling you that I'm in charge of your situation. I am telling you that I will keep the promise I made to you, that you don't have to be afraid of the future, because I am already there making plans for it. I am making sure that everything is ready for you to come. I'm telling you that everything you need will be there. Here I am telling you that I am filling your soul with divine love and holy tenderness. Because I'm holding you up, I want you to stand firm. I promise I will always be here for you, no matter what. These aren't just words. These are not catchy phrases that will make you feel better for a short time. These are promises that are backed up by the whole of my character, and I'm always the same person. I haven't changed at all since yesterday. I was to David in the fields what I am to you now. I was to the Israelites in the desert, and I will be to you now. I was to Peter on the water what I am to you now. I stick by you. You can trust me. I have strength. I'm in love. I'm here. I stand with you. If this message hits home for you, please subscribe right away to stay in touch with this channel. A lot of people find that when they hang on to words that make their faith stronger, God's promises come true in ways they never thought possible. And there is nothing that can change that. And there is nothing that can change that. There you have it. I want you to make a choice right now. You can keep carrying the weights you gave me before. You can keep worrying about the things I said I would take care of. You can keep trying to figure everything out on your own while being confused and scared. You can also rest. You are welcome to sit here with me. I'm happy to carry anything that is too heavy for you. Be sure that when I told you that everything would be okay, I really did mean it. You can trust that the same God who has helped you get through everything so far can also help you get through what's coming next. I know the option that will bring peace. I know which choice will lead to progress. I know which choice will lead to a field of green grass. Do you? After that, make your choice. Every day, but not just once. When you wake up in the morning and your worries try to take over, choose to give them back to me. When fear tries to get you to believe that bad things are going to happen, choose to believe what I say instead. Choose to let my strength flow through you every time you feel weak and not good enough. If you want to get ahead or cut corners, choose to go with my pace and trust my path every time. In this way, you can live in the truth of my promises instead of the prison of your fears. In this way, you can feel peace that you can't explain. This is how you walk proudly in victory, even when things are hard. This is how you get to the green pastures I've set up for you. One choice at a time. Take one step at a time. 1 second at a time. Choosing to trust me over and over until trust, not fear, comes naturally to you. And as you keep making that choice every day, every moment, something inside you will start to change. The anxiety that has been with you all the time will start to ease up. The fear that has been influencing your choices will slowly lose its strength. The worry that has been keeping you up at night will slowly go away. Peace will start to grow where it used to be. A strong peace that doesn't break down when something goes wrong, not a weak peace that does. Unshakable peace that stays stable no matter what will happen. People will wonder how you stay so calm when everything around you is going crazy. The kind of peace that can only come from knowing that I have your back. I want this for you. That's why I brought you to this message now. That's why I've been speaking to your heart with these words. Because I want you to know that what you're going through is not unique. Please know that I have not forgotten about you. I need you to understand that the wait is necessary. I want you to know that what you've been through is not just random chaos, but a part of a bigger story I'm writing. You need to know that the best parts are still to come, and I want you to know that what I said I would do is certain, backed up by my word. So don't try to make things happen by yourself. Do not push doors open anymore. Stop changing the facts of the situation. Don't wear yourself out trying to control things that you have no control over. Instead, trust what I've said. Follow through with what I told you to do. Don't take my hand away. Let me show you the way. Let me take care of you. Let me fight for you. If you get tired, let me carry you. Let me really be your shepherd. You are being led right now to green pastures. The trip isn't over yet. You're still not there. You are on the right track, though, even though it doesn't feel like it. You are moving forward. You're closer than you think. And every time you trust, every time you choose peace over panic, and every time you give up instead of trying, you get closer to the goodness I have planned for you. Don't give up right now. In the last few steps, don't stop. Stay strong and don't let being down make you give up on what I promised. Carry on walking. Do not lose faith. Don't give up, because what I said is true. Also, everything I said would happen will. It's promised. It is certain. It's yours too. A promise. Let me tell you something. It is conditional when a person makes a promise. It depends on how well they can keep it. The answer depends on things staying good. If they don't change their minds, it will work. They need to be able to remember what they said. It depends on them having the money, power, and determination to do what they need to do. Humans make promises all the time, but they are easily broken by events or choices they have control over. That's something you've been through, right? People have said they'd never leave, but then they did. People have told you they would always be there for you, but then quit when you needed them the most. You've heard people say they'd love you forever, but when you didn't live up to their hopes, they broke their promise. But what I say will not happen. If I say I will do something, it doesn't depend on anything else. I don't promise things that I might not keep. It is impossible for me to break promises. So when I make them, I know for sure that I will keep them. I can't lie. It's not just that I don't want to lie. The truth is that I'm not at all good at lying. I can't say anything that's not true. That's why when I say everything is going to be okay, I'm not just hoping for the best or trying to cheer you up. I'm stating the truth. I'm talking about things that are already set in heaven. What I'm going to say is already in the book of your life. What I am saying is already backed up by my word. You need to know how important that is. You need to know what it means when I, the God who spoke the universe into being, put the stars in the sky and told the oceans how far they could go, make a promise over your life. That promise is as sure as the sun rising. It works just like gravity does. It doesn't change like my personality does. The world and heaven will end before my words do. Kings and queens will rise and fall. Empires will fall apart. Mountain ranges will break down into dust. I will keep my promise to you, though. Not shook, not broken. For sure and true. To be clear, When I say I'm taking you to better places, I really mean it. That's not a really hope. That doesn't mean if everything goes well. Without a doubt, that green pasture is where you will end up. You will enjoy the plenty I've set aside for you. Seeing for yourself will show you that I kept every word I spoke over you. The only thing left to decide is how you will make this journey. Will you trust my words and walk it in peace? Or are you going to walk it in fear, doubting every step? You will get there either way. My promises will be kept no matter what. But one way leads to rest and the other to being worn out. You can find happiness on one path or stress all the time on the other. You are welcome to take the path of rest, the way of trust, the way to peace. I want you to know one more thing about the green pastures I am leading you to. They're not just a place to go. They're not just a spot you reach one day and the trip is over. You don't get to a point in your faith life where everything is perfect and you never have to deal with another problem. A way of life is shown by the green pastures. They show a state of being where you are so rooted in my provision, so safe in my love, and so sure of my faithfulness that you carry that abundance with you even when things get hard. That peace stays with you. That trust stays with you. Take a look at it this way. When a sheep has spent time in green pastures, eaten well, drank deeply from still waters, and rested safely with its shepherd, that sheep gets strong. It has extra strength that it can use when it has to walk through a valley or across rough terrain. It's not working because it's tired. It's not weak and easy to attack. It's getting food, made stronger. Get ready. That's what I'm doing now in your life. So that your soul can grow, I'm taking you to green pastures. So you can take a deep breath of my presence. So you can rest in my love. So that you can be stronger for what's coming. Because there will be low spots. It's not a promise that once you get to the green pastures, you'll never have to deal with problems again. It's not true. I also don't say things that aren't true. I promise that you will never have to go through those valleys by yourself. You'll never be strong enough to beat them on your own. You will never go up against them without being empty. You will be ready to face them from a full place, from a strong place. Because I'm very sure of who I am and who you are in me. That changes everything. That changes everything. The thing that David said about not going into the valley of the shadow of death was not what he meant. He didn't say he was going to skip it or go around it. He said he would check it out. He also said he wouldn't worry about anything bad happening because I was with him. Can you tell the difference? The valley is still there, even though you belong to me. But fear stops being strong. Death doesn't hurt as much. You know who is walking next to you, so the shadow can't scare you as much. You are aware of whose hand is on yours. You know whose voice is calling for peace when things are going crazy. That's the life I want you to have. In other words, not a life without problems, but a life where problems don't win. Not a life without pain, but one where pain doesn't make you who you are. A life where loss doesn't kill you, not a life where you never lose anything. Because you are rooted in more than just your circumstances. You are rooted in something more stable than short-term events. You are linked to me, and I don't change. I can't be moved. I will never die. And you can see everything I am as long as you are connected to me. Do you know what it means to be able to see everything I see? It means you can use my strength when you are weak. You can use my knowledge when you don't know what to do. You can draw from my peace when you are scared. If you are running out of resources, you can use what I have to offer. You can learn from how I kept going when you feel like giving up. You don't have to depend on the limited amount of things you have, because you are linked to heaven's plenty. You're linked to the source. You are getting water from a source that never runs out. But this is something I see a lot. You forget that you can get to this. You forget that you're linked to me. When you face a challenge, you immediately start to think about whether you are strong enough to handle it. When you have a problem, you try to solve it right away by using your own knowledge. When you need money, you worry right away about whether you have enough. You start to live like an orphan, like you have to get by on your own and can't depend on anyone else. You're not like that, though. You are my child. You are an heir. You have a link to the King of Kings. You are welcome to have everything I have. Don't try to solve everything by yourself. Stop using what little you know to try to figure everything out. You are linked to the God of more than enough, so don't worry about whether you have enough. I have everything you need. I will give you whatever you need. I will take care of anything that is too big for you to handle. That's what it means to be my kid. That's what it means to follow me. That's what it means to believe what I say. A woman once had been bleeding for 12 years. She had spent all of her money on doctors who couldn't help her. She was desperate and by herself. She thought to herself, if I can just touch the edge of his garment, I will be healed. When she heard about me, she pushed through the crowd and reached out with that small, weak faith. As soon as she touched my shirt, she felt better. When she came forward shaking, I told her, "Daughter, your faith has made you better. Be at peace." The word daughter had a strong meaning. It meant she wasn't a stranger begging for food. She was family. That's what I want to say. You are not on the outside. You are my child. You can have everything I have, so get in touch. Bring me what you really need. Do not wait to come to me. Come to me first. Bring what you're carrying with you right now, no matter how heavy or impossible it seems. Because I can do anything. As soon as I hear about your situation, which seems hopeless, I will make it better. I can bring the relationship back to life, even though it seems to be over. I can open the door that looks like it's always locked with just one word. I can tell the mountain that doesn't seem to move. I can kill that huge monster that looks like it can't be beat with just one blow. Don't put limits on me based on what you think is possible. Don't put me in a box based on what you've seen happen before. I'm God. I don't work within the limits of what humans can do. Natural laws don't tie me down. Those rules are mine to break whenever I want, because I made them before. Trust me when I say that everything will be okay, even if things look bad at the moment. Do not doubt my words when I say I will lead you to green pastures, even if all you can see is wilderness. Keep your promise to stand firm, even if you feel like giving up. Because you can trust what I say more than what you can see. My promises are more certain than what your situation seems to show. That which makes you feel good is not as real as my truth. This is where faith comes in. Faith is not having faith in something you can see. That's not faith. That's what observation is. Faith is having faith in what I've said, even though you don't understand how it could happen. Faith means believing my promises, even when things in your life seem to go against them. Faith means keeping my word even when it looks like everything is going wrong. And faith is what lets my power work in your life. Miracles are only possible because of faith. Faith puts you in a position to receive everything I've promised you. This is clear to the enemy. He is so mean to your faith because of this. He knows that he can't break my promises. He knows that my word is stronger than his. He knows that he can't stop what I have planned for your life. However, he thinks that if he can get you to stop believing, to stop trusting me, and to stop believing in my promises, then they will not come true in your life. Not because they are false. The reason being is that you stopped setting yourself up to receive them. So he makes you doubt him. He fills your mind with fear. He brings up all the unhappy times in your life. He makes every problem seem worse. He paints the worst picture of your future that he can. All of this is meant to get you to stop believing what I said. Don't believe that lie. If the enemy speaks, or don't let mine be too quiet. Do not let short-term problems cast a shadow over eternal promises. Doesn't let what you can see keep you from seeing what I'm doing in the realm of the unseen. Because you don't understand how much is going on. Guardian angels are sent to help you. Some doors are getting ready to open at the right time. People are being set up to come into your life at just the right time. New resources are coming out that will meet your needs in ways you can't even think of yet. Breakthroughs are being worked on that will go above and beyond what you expect. Everything is taking place. Everything is already moving. I have a perfect plan and the perfect time for everything to happen. All you have to do is keep believing. Keep having faith. Keep believing in what I say, even if you can't see the path. Keep walking forward. Keep complimenting me even when you don't feel like it. Keep saying my word, even if things around you seem to be going against it. Because this makes faith stronger. This is how you get ready to receive what I have prepared. This is how you help me do what I am doing instead of fighting it, by not believing it. Now let me tell you what will happen if you trust me. No matter what, when you hold on to my promises with all your heart, you will feel peace in your heart like you've never felt it before. Peace that doesn't depend on everything going well, but peace from beyond. Peace that doesn't make sense to anyone who sees what's going on. People will ask you how you're so calm right now. Feel like you're going to fall apart? How are you so strong when you have so much going on? It will be easy for you to answer. It's not me. It's God. He has me on his back. I'm being held by him. He is doing what he said he would do. What you said is very strong. Exactly that witness is what I want to bring into your life. I really care about your peace and well-being, but not just for you. I care about everyone who is watching you as well. Your life is being watched by some people. People who are having their own problems. For those who aren't sure if I'm real. To see if I am faithful. Check to see if I really keep my word. Their hearts start to change when they see you stand strong, when they see you trust me, and when they see you finding peace in the middle of chaos. Maybe God is real, they start to think. It's possible that he does keep his word. I might also be able to trust him. Your faith sends out waves. It might affect people in ways you don't even know. Therefore, when you decide to trust me and believe my words. Even when things are hard, you are a part of something much bigger than yourself. The world can see what a good shepherd looks like in you. You're showing what it means to be led to more grass. You show that my promises are not just words. They are real things that change people's lives. That's why I ask again, are you going to believe me? Are you going to believe me? May I ask that you stop trying to figure things out and trust that I have everything under control? Will you give up the things that keep bothering you and leave them with me for good? Should you hurry ahead or lag behind, will you walk at my pace? Will you trust me to lead you to pleasant places even if the way doesn't make sense? Will you keep your promise that everything will be okay, even though things look like they are going wrong? I understand this is hard. I know it goes against a lot of your instincts. Everything makes your mind want to think about it. You feel like you should be worried. You should not put too much hope in the future because of what you have learned in the past. I get all of that. But I have to tell you this. It's worth it. It will be worth it for the peace you will feel. It will be worth it to feel free. The big step forward is going to be worth it. Believe me, it's all worth it. It's okay if you don't get it right. You'll still have times when you doubt yourself. There will still be days when it's hard for you to believe. But even a small amount of faith in me is strong. There is a lot that a mustard seed of faith can do. It's not about how much faith you have. It's about how great your God is. I am bigger than all of your problems. I am bigger than all of your problems. No matter who comes after you, I am stronger than them all. I know more than all the things that are making you confused. I have more power than everything that is in your way. I'm more loyal to you than any disappointment you've been through. And I promise that I will love you forever and never let yourself go. Bring me your weak faith. Bring me your doubts. Bring your fears to me. Bring me how tired you are. Please bring me everything that is making your heart and soul hurt. Give it all to me and let me figure it out. Let me make you stronger where it feels weak. Let me give you confidence instead of doubt. Let me change my fear into faith. Let me turn your tiredness into new strength. That's what I do. That's what I am. I am the God who fixes things that are broken. I am the God who brings the dead back to life. I am God, and I can turn things around in ways that seem impossible. I am your God. I'm your shepherd. I am your provider. I will look out for you. I'm your dad. So take comfort in that. Trust me. Give up the need to be in charge of everything. Don't try to understand everything. Don't try to fix everything. Rest, trust, believe. Keep an eye on what I do. Keep an eye out for how I'll help you. Check out how I'm going to keep every promise I made over your life. Because I'm going to. Not because you worked hard for it. It's not because you deserve it. Not because you did a great job of everything, but because I'm always true. Because what I say is true. Because I will always love you. That's the base on which you can build your life. You can put everything on that promise. That truth will help you get through every storm, every valley, and every hard season. Things will work out fine, not because it's clear, not because you know what to do next, but because I told you to, and what I say is the last word. What I say will happen does happen. I promise to do what I say I will do. Don't worry about it. Don't try so hard. Don't try to be strong enough to make everything happen. Come walk with me, together, one step at a time, every day. Please trust that I will take you exactly where you need to go at the right speed so that you will get everything I have planned for you at the right time. It's promised. It is certain. It's yours too. Amen. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it if it moved you. To get this blessing, type Amen in the comments. Don't forget that God is calling you by name and talking to you directly. This is to remind you that you are never alone on this journey. His promises for your life depend on how good a person He is, not how good you are at what you do. He hasn't changed since the beginning of time. The things He spoke over you will come true. Don't let the enemy steal your peace by getting you to take on burdens you've already given up. Let God carry what He said He would. He has set out green pastures for you, so let Him lead you at His own pace. Your big break is almost here. Your season of plenty is coming up. It's almost time for you to rest and heal. Do not lose faith. Don't give up. Keep going with the Good Shepherd, because He knows where He's taking you and what you need along the way. Your love knows no bounds. We love and value you so much. Your safety is in the hands of a God who never goes wrong. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.